Join me for a little yoga flow to open the shoulders and the heart. Today I'm using a yoga strap, so go grab yours and meet me in a child's pose position. Big toes together, knees wide, hips back to heels. Those arms reach up over the head, like you're growing long from the tailbone to the tips of the fingers. Taking a few long, deep cycles of breath and just easing into body and moment. From here, you'll begin to tent the fingers, growing long, crawling those hands forward just about an inch, and then start to walk the hands toward the right. As you arrive, rooting the left hip into the left heel, helping to open up your left set of ribs. Use your next exhale to walk the hands back through center, maintaining that length. And then over to the left. As you arrive, rooting the right hip to the right heel, opening the right set of ribs, like you're growing long and tall. Last cycle in. And with that exhale, walking those hands back through center. From here, I'm rooting my right forearm to the earth and just taking a nice big inhale as I reach my left hand up toward the sky. Next exhale, left forearm comes down. Using the inhale, reaching that right hand back up to the sky, drawing those shoulder blades together, broadening out the heart. Breath in at the top. Next exhale, let's unwind, right forearm to earth, left hand to sky. Start to rotate through side to side, just moving on your cycle of breath. Remember, there is never too fast or never too slow. It's just what feels good for you. We'll be here for about one more on each side. As you finish your cycle, coming back down to the forearms, start to lift yourself up into a quadruped or a tabletop position. A few cat cows here. Inhale, arching the back, gazing up as you draw the heart through the biceps. Exhale as we round the spine, pushing the mat away and rounding the nose toward the pelvis. Finding your deepest ranges of motion with every cycle of breath. And really tuning into the spine. From here, come back into your neutral position. Finding our thread the needle, with an inhale, right hand sweeps up toward the sky. Exhaling, right hand slides toward the left side of the mat. Now start to flow through on your breath. Inhale to reach. Exhale to thread. The next time you thread your needle, stay there. Keeping the right hand onto the left side of the mat. Maybe right ear comes to earth. Maybe left arm sweeps around the back, almost as if you're drawing the left shoulder or elbow up to the sky. Pull your left hip back and in. Try to realign the hips so the rotation just comes through the spine. Final breath in. And with that breath out, we'll start to unwind. 2 hands back down to the mat. This time, floating the feet up off the mat, just start to rock the feet side to side, gazing to look at them. Think of it like a cat-cow, but sideways. Coming back through center, let's thread our needle on the other side. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, left hand to right side of mat. Start to flow on your cycle of breath. Next time you thread your needle, stay and pause. Left hand moves to the right, stays there. Maybe left ear comes to the mat. Maybe right hand pulls around the back, like you're drawing the shoulder or the elbow up toward the sky. Pull the right hip in. Just breathe through shoulders and spine. Last breath. And with that exhale, we'll unwind. 2 hands down to the earth, coming back up to your tabletop position. From here, let's make our way to down dog. Picking those knees up, pressing the belly back to the thighs, and maybe giving it a little walk out or a little wiggle out as we get comfy here. Opening up the back of the body, the calves, the hamstrings, the spine. Let the head hang heavy and long. We'll take about 2 more cycles. Breath in. And breath out. On the inhale, right leg lifts up and back. And with the exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Left knee tapping down. And as we rise up, we'll bring our strap with us. So I'm going to open up that strap, holding it a little wider than my shoulders. Start with the strap toward my belly button, lift it up and over the head toward the back of the hips, just making these big circles here. As we're circling through the shoulders, we're staying nice and engaged through the lower body. Slight tug together of the inner thighs. Strong foot position through the right. That knee is tracking directly through the mid of the right foot. Next time those hands go up, start to fall to the right, creating more space through the left side of the body. Try not to dump into the hips or the lower back. Core is still engaged. Big breath in. Exhale, we'll rise up. Start to take the left hand high and the right hand goes low. Bend through the left elbow, and then just start to walk your right hand up the strap until you meet them pretty close. So we're not looking to touch the hands in this situation. What we want to do is start pulling up onto the strap with the left hand so we get a nice active stretch through the right shoulder. I'm pulling the strap up on the left, big stretch through the right. Keep your ribs tucked in. Think about sending that shoulder down and back, almost like you're sweeping the head of the shoulder back, trying to tuck that elbow in a little bit more. Big breath in. And exhale to release. Bringing that strap out in front of you. You can leave it on the top of your mat for now. I'm interlacing the fingers behind my back, rolling my shoulders back, bringing my knuckles toward the earth as I lift my heart to the sky. Nice big stretch here. Glutes are nice and tight, core is nice and strong. Trying to reach the shoulders back rather than compress the lumbar spine. Take a breath in. And exhale, start to slide forward, straightening out the right leg, hands come down to the earth. If you need to kind of bring that left knee back a bit so you're more comfortable, more stable, please do. My left hand plants down, and from here I take an inhale as my right hand reaches to the sky. Exhale, right hand slides under left armpit, and inhale, I reach. So we're back into a little T-spine rotation. Always welcome to place something under the left hand if you've got one handy, maybe a block or something else handy. I don't have mine here today. I think they're all stacked up behind me. Let's go, last one. All right, from here, two hands come down to the earth and start to bend into that right knee, finding a big stretch through the left hip flexor. Just take a moment. From here, start to pick up the left foot, drawing the heel towards the glute. Keep it there, squeeze it there, and start to send the right hand back up to the sky. Maybe you stay here, maybe right hand reaches for that left ankle. And if it holds on, if you're grabbing, I want you to kick back, opening up the right shoulder. Big breath in. And exhale, we'll unwind. Two hands back to the earth. Pick up that left knee, step your right foot back, and find your way back into downward facing dog. Giving it a little walk out, a little wiggle out. Just resetting, recentering, just as we did before. Next inhale, left leg sweeps up and back. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands. Right knee taps down. And once again, we'll rise up, bringing the strap with us. So holding a little wider than those shoulders once again. Take a bend through that left knee, find the stretch through that right hip flexor. And then bring the strap down to the belly button. Circle it all the way up and over. Now you might be feeling a little more open at this point. You can always walk your hands a little closer together on that strap to create a bit more intensity here. Just as we did before, we're still concentrating on a nice neutral spine. Awareness through the lower body, trying to keep our hips squared forward, our knee tracking through the midfoot, and of course holding that strong foot position through that left side. Last two. Beautiful. Bring those hands up toward the sky. We'll start to then fall to the left, opening up the right side body. Now again, we want to keep shoulders and hips square towards the top of the mat. Make sure that left knee is not caving in. Open up the ribs. Breathe through the belly, really expand the body here. Breath in. And breath out, rise it up. All right, this time taking that right hand high, left hand goes low. Bend through the right elbow, then just start to walk the left hand up the strap. There should be some space between the hands, because once you arrive, we'll start to pull up on the strap with the right arm. So we get that nice active stretch through the right side and that nice open passive stretch through the left. Continue to pull up on the right. Think of drawing your left shoulder down and in, almost like you're sliding the elbow closer to the midline of the back. This should feel a little uncomfortable, a little warm. Big breath in. And exhale, release. Once again, we can leave the strap to the top of the mat here. Hands come behind the back, fingers interlace. With the glutes and core tight, start to find a back bend as you draw the knuckles toward the earth, lifting the sternum up high to the sky. Bonus points if you keep your palms together, you get even more space through the shoulders. And again, if that's not happening for you, do not worry about it. Breath in. Exhale. Sliding forward, straightening your left leg as you do, bringing two hands to the earth. If you need to walk your right knee back to find more square in the hips, that's perfectly fine. Plant that right hand. Take an inhale, left hand sweeps to the sky. And exhale, find the rotation. Left hand slides under right armpit. Just working through a few of these on your flow of breath. Last one. From here, two hands down to the earth. Start to bend into the left knee. Drawing the right hip bone toward the ground, feel that big stretch through the hip flexor. Take a moment or two here. Find comfort. Tune into the stretch. From here, start to bend through the right knee, like you're bringing the heel to the glute. Left hand sweeps to the sky. Option to stay. Option to go for the bind. Left hand onto the right ankle. Now, if you arrive, start to kick into the hand. So we're drawing the left shoulder open, creating even more stretch through that right hip flexor. Final breath in. And exhale, release. Two hands down, pick up the right knee, step the left foot back, find your down dog once again. Walk it out, wiggle it out, let your body reset. Big breath in. And with that next breath out, start to push forward into a plank, stack the shoulders to the wrists. Inhale, slide back, sweep back. And exhale, glide forward. Flowing with a few more of these. Always welcome to place those knees down if that feels better for you. But still tuning into the shoulders, to the upper back. Let's take last two. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Left knee taps down, arms sweep tall. This time we'll come toward cactus arms, taking a bend through the elbows, 90-degree bend at those elbows. Right now I'm falling back into a little spinal bend here, glutes engaged, my sternum is high. With the exhale, all round forward, reach forward, rounding through the spine, really finding that flexion. Start to flow. Fall back, bend the elbows, open the chest, gaze up. Reach forward, rounding the spine, biceps frame, those ears grow long. Two more like that. When you've completed your cycle, come back up, arms in cactus, this time neutral spine. With an exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale to rotate. Inhale, back through center. Let's do the last one. Exhale, rotate right. This time stay. Hands to heart center. Start to bow forward, left elbow to right knee. Press the palms together, gaze over the right shoulder. The more you press the palms together and draw the blades back, the more the heart opens, but the more twist we get through the spine. Feel that stretch. Take a cycle in. Exhale to release. Arms sweep all the way up. From here, right hand walks up the back. Think of rolling your right shoulder back, trying to bring your elbow to the midline of the back and sliding the hand as far up as you can. From here, bend the left elbow, that left hand comes down to meet the right. Now, if you're not touching today, you still have your strap, so you can use the same trick that we used earlier. But lucky for us, we're not pulling in this variation. Keep your ribs tucked in, breathe into the belly. Once again, strong position through that lower body. Breath in. Exhale, unwinding back to that cactus. This time, pick up the left foot, swing it to the right, so those hips open up. And we'll take right hand, right heel, so that left hand reaches to the sky. Let's draw a few circles through the left arm. Opposite direction. From here, bring that arm all the way up and over, bicep framing that ear like you're reaching to grab something out in front of you. At the same time, pull your left shoulder back as you push your right hand into the earth. Cycle in. And exhale, unwind. Two hands to earth, left foot to the back of the mat. Lift the left knee, right foot steps back. Downward facing dog. Feel free to stay here walking it out, or you can join me with that little spinal flow as we push back and forth from plank. Next time you're in down dog, stay there. Take an inhale, left leg sweeps up and back. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Right knee taps down. Once again, we'll rise tall. Finding a little back bend, glutes are tight. Find your cactus arms. Bend the elbows, gaze up, lift the sternum high toward the sky. One more breath here. And exhale, start to round forward, reaching those hands forward, rolling the nose toward the chest, lengthening out. Start to flow. Reach back, fall back into your spinal bend. Gaze goes up. Reach forward, round forward, grow long. Gaze falls down. Move through this at whatever speed or whatever depth feels good. Finishing off your last cycle, coming back into a neutral spine, bringing those arms back to cactus. Keep the hips squared forward. With your next exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale, unwind, coming back through center. And exhale, rotate left. Inhale, unwind, coming back through center. Last one, rotate. Once we get there, pause to hold. Hands to heart center. Start to dive forward, right elbow, left knee. Press those palms together to leverage the twist a bit more, gazing over that left shoulder. Make sure the left knee is still tracking through the left foot, not falling inwards. Try to keep the hips even. Press through the right big toes to help you find stability. Breath in. Exhale, unwind. From here, hands come up. Left hand walks around the back. Just as we did before, think of rolling the left shoulder back, bringing the elbow toward the midline of the back and walking the hand up as far as it can. Once you arrive, drop the right hand down to meet. Always welcome to use that strap. You have it at the top of your mat. Ribs nice and tucked in. Head back into the forearm. Creating space through chest, through shoulders, through triceps, and of course space through the hip flexor. And a little bit of strength through that hip. Taking a big breath in. Exhale, unwind. From here, let's pick up the right foot and send it to the left. From here, arms pull out to a T. And we'll start to fall forward, drawing the left hand towards the earth, right hand to the sky, creating a few circles here through that right arm. Let's go opposite direction. From here, bringing that arm up overhead, bicep framing the ear. Think about drawing the right shoulder back as you push that left hand to the earth, opening up the side of the body. Last cycle in. Exhale, unwind, two hands to the earth. Spinning both feet to the back of the mat. From here, let's sit the hips back to the heels, letting the forehead come to the earth and bringing the arms down by the side. Just taking a few cycles here. Breath in. Nice big exhale. Hands come under shoulders as we roll back up. We'll stay in a kneeling position, but if kneeling is uncomfortable for you, move into anything that feels good. We'll start by rolling the shoulders back, reaching the arms down by the sides, and then just rotate your palms so they're facing away from you. Start to pull the hands up toward the midline of the back. As you do, you'll get high enough, we can slide the hands toward opposite elbows. When you grab the elbows, try to walk the arms in as much as you can, rolling the shoulders back, trying to reach or lift the hands up so we're not falling down towards the hip joint, keeping everything nice and snuggled in toward the midline. As you get more comfortable, perhaps you find more depth, pulling the elbows toward one another, trying to draw the arms up as we roll the shoulders back. Let's take one final breath here. And a big breath out. Untangling those arms, give them a few little rolls. Maybe wiggling out the hands, just getting any energy out. And do as many cycles of that as you need. When you're ready, we'll head to the floor. So we'll come on to our bellies. Getting ready to relax. We'll start with the left arm, sweeping the left hand off your mat. Bring your left ear down toward the earth and step your right foot toward the left. And keep in mind, if the right foot would prefer to stay on the mat, that's totally fine. You don't have to step back to feel the stretch. So go into the depth that feels good for you. Breath in, breath out. Rolling gently back to your belly. Moving through the other side when you're ready. Extend the right arm out, right ear to earth, left foot steps to the right. Taking one final breath in. And with that exhale, we'll unwind back to the belly. From here, stacking the palms, and letting the head come into the hands. Let your body be heavy. Let your mind be soft. You're welcome to rest here as long as you need. Thanks so much for sharing your practice with me.